Hello and welcome. It is time to begin. It is Thursday, and the witches have their audacity. They are ready to have some fun and see what it is they want to uncover. As our Briarwood Coven, we will hear about their travels in a second. Watching, be sure to use those sweet channel points to help our people out, give them that much needed inspiration and DC reductions to help survivability. Always a good thing, and we'll see how it goes today. And of course, many thanks to everybody. We are on the countdown to 1,000 sessions, currently scheduled for Monday at 5 p.m. EST for the Blue Rose. So we'll see how that goes as planned. And last we left off will be brought to you by Misty the Mermaid.
Yes, oh dear. Oh God, what? Oh, great. I seem to have forgotten what happened. I'll need some help. Let's see. Dagon!
Yes, Misty. What is it?
Dagon, can you help me remember what happened last week? I seem to have completely forgotten.
Misty, this is such a shame. Your lack of paying attention, your poor father. But this is the land dweller's world, and it's a mess. You see, life as a witch, though, can be good. And I can prove it by reminding you about how you ended up here. You began in a room with potions where magic ingredients flow. You used them to break an ice spell. It blocked you from treasure troves. Then you used the siren song and distracted a monster there. You opened that treasure bucket, and these were the items there. Some sort of alchemical armor and concealment powder too. What else could be found inside there? Why, it was a witch's broom. And gold coins of 700. Don't forget the fire flasks. A jug filled with dreamt up liquids, including the sea at last. Some sort of portals opened, producing a locket first. Your brother's the one who found it. He wants to Enthea's curse. But first you must help your brother, and me, I'm your Dagon man. So you and your siblings brewed up a potion to take off hands. The last room you dared to enter, you saw there an acid man. His flesh all up on the ceiling, the stone melded to his hands. But worse was the merman swimming in a 15 by 10 space. That pool, it was filled with acid, in pain but can't leave that place. That's when you sent him ascending, spoke to him inside your mind. He told you about his captors and gave you his plan to rhyme. Your brother, he found a jewel. It's got tiny text, can't read. So all of you were bewildered on how best next to proceed. Misty? Someone needs to nail that girl's fins to the floor.
That was insane.
Oh my God.
What's going on TikTok? Gotta recover from that. All right. So within Room of Acid, creatures on the land and ceiling not quite reacting to you. One's arms seem to be melted into the stone above, with the merman within a pool of acid. What would you like to do?
Well, if we can't think of anything to do with the jewel, I still would like to come back here to see if we can help him.
We could always try coming up with a spell with more stuff that we can find here.
That's not a bad idea. I think we talked about the possibility of trying to come up with a potion that would at least end the pain that he's in. Or maybe something that could be used to understand what it says on the jewel.
Not to be macabre, but if you just want to put him out of his pain, that's easily done.
Well, I mean, if it comes to that, but...
He can't ever return to the sea, and so he can't ever return to family.
Well, we don't know
I can't
that.
imagine he'd want to stay here in the acid pool.
Well, what if there's a way to fix it? What if we can come up with a potion that fixes it?
I think it's going to be hard for us to beat out Mother and Aunt Delilah in regards to raw skill.
But he's a merman.
Why would that be any different?
I feel connected to him.
Wait a second. This is all like they made it so that he has to live in acid, and the acid hurts. What if he just drinks an acid-resisting potion?
It would hurt less, but it would still hurt.
Oh, true.
Well, have we searched this area for anything else? There are a lot of people in here.
There were 3 people in the room, right?
I think
2 plus the mer person.
Yeah, there's the one with the hands in the stone, his flesh is on the ceiling. And then, of course, there was another one, I think, that was glowing. And then there was the merman in the pool.
I don't see anything else in this room, but I think there's another room down the hallway that we haven't looked at. There might be something in there.
Yeah. I definitely want to come back here.
You know, maybe there's a really convenient spell scroll that casts a light spell. I could just use that.
Maybe.
That would be really convenient.
I know, right? But we never know unless we look.
But even if it is just to end their pain, we'll have to come back.
Yeah. That's fine by me. I just don't know what to do right now. I think we keep on looking and see if we can find more answers or something that can help.
All right. So inside of this room, I know we entered. Was there another door in this room?
There's not another door here.
Okay, so we'd have to go out that same way.
Yeah, there's one more hallway that you haven't explored from what you can tell.
Okay. All right. Did any of you want to do anything in here, or shall we go?
I'm ready to go when you are.
And I just kind of go to the pool to look down and kind of hold up my hand, kind of wishing I could say more, but I can't really cast that again. Just to kind of show him that I'm still here and still trying.
They nod.
All right. So I'll lead the way.
As we're kind of leaving the room, I'll go up next to Misty. Hi, Misty. Quick question. You know how sometimes when you're in your bath and people come up to the bath, you get hungry?
Well, mostly when I'm in water and haven't eaten a while. But yes.
Do you think that pool of acid's kind of like their bath and they haven't eaten in a while?
Probably.
So-
He wouldn't eat me. It's something mer people just don't do. But the rest of you, I don't think you should get close.
I mean, you have legs right now.
Did he still have his teeth?
Did he? Well, I guess I didn't see his mouth.
Yeah, I didn't really look.
Well, we knew he couldn't speak.
Yeah. That might have been his tongue got acid off.
I just didn't know if it was a problem that you have legs right now and they might get confused.
No. He would be able to tell.
Okay.
It's sort of a instinct. But yeah, I don't think anyone else should get too close, just in case. He's probably hungry, and we definitely should bring him something to eat if we are able to free him.
Proceed on to the remaining door. Is it trapped?
We can't hear you, or at least I can't.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
can't. The silence spell goes off again. Damn it. There we go.
All right, so coming down, you go down the hallway to your west. It goes north. And you travel about 40 feet totally. And the door is shiny, made of what looks like reinforced steel.
Is it larger than a normal door, like on a house?
A little bigger.
Does it look like it has a lock on it?
It seems to have a way to latch it from the outside to prevent anyone from exiting, but it is currently not engaged.
So it looks like it opens towards us and the latch is currently not on it.
Correct.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, what do the floor and walls around it look like?
Around the door?
Right. Like in the space in front of it is a,
Yeah. You see, like, just underneath? Well,
like a
yeah,
pitfall.
no. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Basalt, do you think this looks like a prison door?
Does it look like a prison door to me?
22.
I mean, it's a
I mean, the
steel
lock-
door. They might have steel doors in prisons.
I mean, the lock is on the outside. You don't put locks on the outside of a door unless you want to keep something in.
I mean, we definitely had steel doors in Terra for the prison.
22, it does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. Is there a handle or something that we could use to pull it open? Do we see that?
Yes.
On our side? Okay. Yeah, I think we can just pull it open. Well, maybe someone with strength can. I can give it a go. But it might not open.
I miss our other brother.
I'm gonna walk up to it and use my talon hand, like my claw hands and little bird chicken feet, try to pull it open.
I'll try to assist. I have a +1.
Turns out it's well oiled. It opens immediately.
Yeah, you grab it. It opens pretty easily.
I make it look hard. I make it look difficult. No, I got it. I got it. All right, I'm tired. Someone else lead.
Okay.
Okay.
What is it?
Peeks in.
What, Misty?
Oh, I was going to ask the same thing. Like, what does it look like?
Yeah. Opening up here.
A broom closet.
You see a large room with a little wall that seems to be glass windowed with a door in the center. Around, you see a mixture of alchemical and witchcraft supplies. You stay investigating just a bit. You see, like much of the other rooms, powders, pastes, and tools to make potions. And then you go with the glass. It looks incredibly thick. And of course, the door in the center is another thick steel door. This seems to be locked. But there is a key in the keyhole. The glass itself is opaque with bloodstains.
Bloodstains on the inside of the glass or the outside where with us?
Upon the other side.
Yeah, if I had to guess, this is a room where they did the experiments, and the other room is where they held them while they weren't doing experiments.
That definitely makes sense.
There might be some notes in here, maybe some other crystals.
Yeah, we should look for those. Especially notes.
I have a fairly good investigation. If I can use that to try and find important information, documentation in this room.
I do not.
Keeping an eye out for enemies.
I want to go investigate the door that leads into like the glass room.
Timber, give me an investigation check. And what did you say you're doing, Misty?
I guess what Misty will do is she's going to. Could she use a survival roll to see if she can find? Probably not. That would be more like outdoor stuff. Like I guess like an
you want
active.
to do.
Well, I guess she's trying to actively see if she can see anything that looks like she could identify what the blood is. Having eaten animals alive and that sort of thing. I don't know. And also humanoids. That's kind of
I think that'd be hard
fair enough.
because you're not on the side where the smell would be or anything like that, where the texture.
Oh yeah.
So you could just be looking at it from this. But what'd you get, Timber?
23 investigation.
So Looking around, there's the supplies that you saw before, and you do see a scrawled message written on an otherwise blank notebook. It reads, "She's figured out my change. I can't let her know why. I must keep them safe. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." Checking the door. There's the move close. And you can just see movement that seems to go through the windows. You can just see past the blood.
I think Theo would probably like flinch back and be like, "Basalt, something moved. I think there's something in there."
I'll immediately start looking through Rao's eyes to make sure it's not invisible.
Don't see anything new.
Where'd you see it?
Thea makes a vague, like, hand gesture to the area of the where I saw the movement.
I'll pull my sword out and go that way, trying to see if I can find what Thea saw.
Going towards it. Looking very closely at the window. You see there's a thump on the glass as it vibrates slightly. You see a burnt and bloodied hand that leaves a print and begins to move to the side. And as it does, you can just see what looks like purple and black tendrils that seem to be moving it. And then an eye is pressed up against, trying to look into the room.
Ugh.
We've got company in there, though I can't tell if it can see us or not.
Or if it's friendly or not.
My assumption while we're in here is going to be that nothing is friendly unless it states so from the beginning. Keep your guard up.
It might just be afraid of us.
Certainly possible. But if it attacks me, I'm not going to just sit there and take it.
Can we see it?
I mean, you just saw it. It tends to go away from the window.
Okay.
But if you put it out quickly, you could probably do that.
I'm just curious if I had sight of it right now, or if it's like disappeared.
I mean, yeah, I would say it's right. You can see it right now. Yeah.
Okay. I want to see if I can cast a suggestion.
Is that a creature you can see?
Yeah, either see or wait. I mean, well, I guess it would have to be able to hear me. So I don't know if it can hear me.
Right.
But yeah, that is a condition of the spell. I do have to be able to see it.
Okay. I mean, you could try to cast it. I would say you don't think it can hear you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Then I'm good.
The writing that I found, Do I recognize the writing when compared to the 3 other handwriting samples we found so far? One was the journal in the room. The other 2 were on. They were notes in the room where we found the mutated gnome, and they were talking about formula.
They're searching for notes, basically.
I'm looking to see if the script that I found, the handwriting matches anything we've already found.
It matches one of the diaries.
Okay. How many diaries did we find?
Yeah.
I know we had gotten I know that from my notes that we read through I think our grandmother's diary, and I think the other one that I specifically had read through was Delilah's. But I know we have mothers as well, so I could probably hand them over to you.
Yeah, I found this. I was just wondering if I could check and see if I can tell who wrote it.
Oh yeah. I pull out the diaries from my bag.
It matches Delaney's.
Well, that's our mother.
Yeah, it looks like. I mean, this is just a guess, but it looks like she tried to change something in the experiment against her mother's wishes, and she got caught.
Well, that's good, because after seeing what the experiments were doing, it's good to know Mom was against them.
Yeah. I just don't know what the change might be.
The change in her?
Sorry, it looks like she changed something about the experiment.
Oh,
Maybe it kept him alive. I don't know.
or maybe she's the one who turned them into acid abominations.
Maybe. The note just seems like she wasn't supposed to. Whatever she did. It was against her mom's wishes.
Wasn't there a part in the note that said I have to keep them safe?
Yeah.
What if she was talking about children?
Well, I don't think she. Well, maybe, but I don't think she had any children when she was here.
Well,
I think Misty just means children in general, that maybe her mother had taken 4 experiments.
okay, so does it say anything else? Any clues?
Not what I found. Well, I can make some guesses. They were trying to find, like, the witch silver, right? They were trying to find ways of making it. And I think they were experimenting on different races to find out which one of them worked best.
Oh. What if that's why Mother sought so many partners?
Yeah.
It would have given her access to mer people and all sorts of And Timber, I'm not. I don't know what. Are you human?
No, Kinku.
Kinku.
Yeah.
Well, remember, Misty, he's not exactly Briarwood blood. He was adopted through the ritual.
Well,
Yeah.
we all shared our blood.
Yeah, so he was adopted through the ritual, but he doesn't actually have mother's blood initially.
I don't know if that's true. I think Timber has mother's blood.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the full picture yet.
What are we doing with the bloke in there?
Should we try to get through that glass?
That's probably ill-advised. If we can find a door, that'd be preferable.
There's a door in the center. It's locked with the key in it.
Quick question: the glass, looking through that, can we see in the space beyond, the room beyond the glass? Can we tell how large that is?
It's hard to entirely see. You think it looks like it might be just about the same size as this room.
Okay.
So they could be dangerous if they were locked in there. Maybe that's why they're in there.
I'll point my finger at it and be like, "Can you understand me?" As I'm casting message.
Yeah. They kind of move away from the glass. There doesn't seem to be a response. As you're looking around the room, you did see that there is a variety of highly combustible materials. There's also some notes on how one can assemble a potent mining explosive.
Timber, we should take that for when we eventually make a trip back to Atia Scorvo's dig.
If we can rescue all the others, maybe we could bury it.
Bury it.
Throw a wrench in all of her plans.
Oh.
Sorry, in the like in that recipe for how to make the explosive, does it look like it's? I don't know if you posted this one. Does it look like it's some of the similar ingredients that we already found back in the other room?
A little bit, but there's also some unique ingredients here. Here's more of all the combustion things that are more
I
likely
see.
to go boom. And I'd say probably as you're taking a look, you can see what looks like evidence of explosions just through some of the blood in the other room.
Do you think they're trying to get in here?
I think that they would create maybe like serums or potions, give it to that person, and then just see what happens when they're locked while they're locked in there. Like, make this potion, give it to them. Do they explode? Can they create explosions? Things like that. Or maybe there's been multiple things that were in there and they already exploded. Like, this is just the last one they're left.
Okay. So, are we thinking we should try to blow this up?
Blow what up?
Oh, nothing. So should we try the key?
Yeah, we can do that.
Are we sure we want to do it?
The creature didn't respond when I tried to contact it. I'm not sure if it's intelligent.
Or the glass is soundproof.
Yeah,
Matt,
but can
That's
you
not
respond
how
with
magic
message?
works, to my knowledge.
It is if you put magic on the glass.
I suppose that's true.
Do we see anything else behind the glass in this room that we're looking at? Remind me, I might have.
No, for the most, you basically saw this thing, and now you can still see like some movement in there, and then just that there's like scorch marks, as if several explosions have gone off in the room.
Is there any water in there
Not
that I
you
can
know.
see?
Now, I will say that if we open up this door and that thing is able to make its way from that room into this room and then explodes and ignites all the material in here, we're all going to die immediately.
That's a very good point.
My,
And I don't want to die in a fire explosion.
my worry is this is another experiment, and if they've been in here this long, they might not be capable of civilized thoughts anymore.
I mean, they're capable of surviving without food, water, and oxygen, so...
That's what I mean. I'm imagining being away from the water that long. You all saw me when we were traveling above land. I think if I had spent that long, then I would have probably lost my mind.
Yeah. And we know that they've been down here a while, right?
Well, you can always leave it.
Well,
Not-
Well, for now, until we find like a way to fix them.
I don't know. I think if there's a locked door, we should open it.
You just have that gut feeling, do you?
Yeah.
That it's all going to work itself out.
Well, either we'll fight it or it will become our friend. Maybe it will join my pets.
Should we move all of the combustible material first?
Yes.
Yeah, we can give that a go. It looks like a lot, but
We spend the next 2 to 6 hours moving just so we can fight.
where do you want to put this?
yeah, I will say there's probably a good reason they did not put this material with the other material in the other room. Like maybe it becomes smaller tile when it's next to one another. We don't know.
We'll take it outside of the metal door, and then we'll close the metal door, and then we'll open the other door.
The metal door that locks from the outside.
Oh. Well, I didn't say I was the brains of this operation.
What if, because enough time has passed, we go ask Shadow Aunt what it is?
We could.
I mean, bringing the Clockwork Bee back might buy us a few more questions, at least.
She might not know, though, because she did say there were a lot of things in here that she didn't know about.
Oh, that's true.
Do you think that means that Grandma was still down here doing experiments after Mom and Aunt Delilah left?
Ah, good for her.
No bad for her. You just met them.
Well,
You
I
wanted
I meant, like, that she's still, doing what she loves in her
Yeah.
older age.
Wait. So Grandma could still be alive?
Sure. I'd like to meet her.
Yeah, I think the best good plan is to go take the Clockwork Bee back to Shadow Delilah and try and get the next part.
Was there any other door in here other than the path that has that door with the lock in it?
No.
Oh. Okay, but remember, I do want to come back.
Yeah. I'm all for it. I just would like to come back with solutions.
You mean potions?
Yeah, maybe they're one and the same.
I guess we're heading back.
We also have to
Back
sneak
where?
back past that group of guys that we
Oh.
left alive. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're headed where?
Back to the clean room that had Shadow Delilah in it.
Okay, you're trying to sneak past the ones at the entryway?
Yep. Can you remind me what they look like again and how many there are?
Sure. Yep. So there were 4. One that looks like they had been fused with glass. Sorry, 2 that look like they've been fused with glass, and 2 that looks like they've been fused with iron.
All right. And the room that they're in, what else is in here?
Mostly wrecked alchemical supplies, and there was a creature that was a thing they were working on in the other room at some point.
I think we're trying to sneak past.
So 2 of them were glass modified? Is that right?
Yeah, 2 glass, 2 iron.
Does it? Can we see the glass, or is it? Could I try to see if it looks similar to the glass we just left?
I mean, if you're getting right in there to look,
Oh,
you're
okay.
just asking me what they were, what you remember them being.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, never mind.
So yeah, once we're getting close, I'll try to start being stealthy.
Okay, then everyone can roll stealth.
Rolling stealth for Rutherford and Charlie.
Yeah, I forgot to switch my dice.
17. Do you want me to roll it for every pet?
Oh, I'm done.
He's done with your shit. I've got 36 animals,
Oh.
Matt. You want me to roll stealth for all of them?
Well, I had to do it the first time, so I'll just
You
ask.
did. I'm done now.
Nope. Okay, I got a dirty 20.
A 17.
14. I really don't like the way the metal dice roll. I'm changing that. I don't care if it's flavorful. I was using a Damascus steel. They drop like a rock, which is, to the point. They're metal dice, but holy shit, it feels like they roll so bad.
All right. Yeah. Looking in, they mostly move about the laboratory, finding different things to begin to fuse to their flesh, while absentmindedly trying to work. At least the intent seems to be working on the half-made golem on the corner, but they don't seem to be able to get any progress. But if you'd like to, you all can slip through and out the door.
All right.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
when we spoke to her, how long did she say she was going to be away?
She said she needed 8 hours to recharge. Kind of like how we have to sleep.
Well, okay.
We keep sneaking past those guys. Do we want to maybe see if, like,
We should fight them?
they want a way out? If they want to be put down?
Well, I will say this. Every time we pass them, they seem to be adding more armor to themselves. So I feel like if we're delaying our fight, then this is a bad plan.
Well, I don't know if armor is the word. It looked like they were just kind of grabbing broken alchemical stuff and stacking it in them. They were trying to put armor on a golem, it looked like, but they weren't so great at it. It's weird.
Yeah. I think we might want to stop avoiding them and just, confront it either way, whatever the outcome.
I mean, if we really want to, we could sneak past them one more time, go make a bunch of explosives, come back and just...
I feel like using explosives in here is probably not the best idea. Because there's still stuff in here that we might want. And as of right now, we don't even know if the other entrances that people have found are connected to this part of the place. This is kind of just like our dig for the time being.
Maybe we could build or dig a tunnel underneath it to connect to the water, and then we could swim here.
I think that might be doable once we've actually cleared everything out. But that would mean we'd have to actually start clearing everything out. Whether they're friendly or not. But that means we do have to engage with things and can't just sneak past them.
Right. So I
So
guess
let's talk to Aunt Delilah first. Or Shadow Delilah, or whatever we're calling her.
Shady D.
Because she said that there was three things that would be needed to bring her back, and we got the first one. So let's find out what the next one is.
But I don't
It's
know
weird
what
that she
to
didn't
do.
just tell us all of them.
That's what I was thinking.
well, she wants to see us again. She's probably lonely.
Yeah, I don't really know, because I don't know how that magic is. If it's actually consciousness and remembers the conversations that we had previous. I guess we'll see now. If it remembers the conversations that we had previously, then it might actually be lonely.
Yeah, it would be bad if we repeated the same dialogue.
Yeah, if she kept sending us back after the clockwork bee over and over again, that'd be rough.
Like we missed a flag somewhere.
Oh my gosh. I hate you. No, okay, so no, I'm kidding. Okay.
No.
Oh, that's kidding. All right. So absolutely. So you go out and you attempt to contact once more. Is this time goes by as you sort of let your call go out, and like before, a ghostly image of the woman who has identified herself as Delilah Briarwood comes into view. This is good to see you again.
Hi, Aunt D.
Why'd you pause like that, Misty?
Because I just remembered she wanted us to call her that.
That's what she said, yeah.
We got the bee.
She goes, "You did."
Yeah, Timber has it.
I'll very carefully remove it from my pack. I kept it safe in a little tinder box. Open it up.
Okay. She looks at it. And like she kind of floats around it all around. Part of her passes through it, almost like she's looking in the inside. Very, very good. Proud of you, all of you.
Thank you.
You hear that, Thea? And I push Thea forward. Aunt Delilah's proud of us. And I position Thea in front of me. And then when Thea's looking forward, I try to catch Delilah's attention. I'm like,
I'm just like, ugh. God, why is this so pushy all of a sudden?
Did you get to it? As you hear in your head, did you get what you need to help her?
yes, but we don't know how to go about it necessarily. We had to fix Timber and Dagon first.
I see.
We only have, actually no, we have no more witch silver, which is what we've been using to amplify our cauldron spells.
Yes. Well, you will need more of it then. It will be necessary.
Timber and I figured that much.
So are we all just like silent, just looking at each
Yeah.
other?
Well, you could ask her stuff. I mean, because she just was
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Timber's having another conversation while they're having that one.
Aunt D is really smart. She can have 3 conversations at once.
So what's the second thing we need to go find?
I would need access or a sizable shard from the heart crystal.
Visible shard. Why not the whole heart crystal?
That would do fine.
Ah, okay.
What is that? I'm not familiar with that, and I know a lot about different crystals and gemstones.
Specifically, it is, well, its design is to make a bridge between this world and others, including spirit, making one very strong enough to resist tampering even from deities.
That's nice. And where might one find a heart crystal down here?
There's not one down here, but there is one in Zerzith Kitru.
Where's that?
We'll find that fairly far west here. We studied it and had access in the early days.
Wait, like west of here, like in the compound, or west of here, like on Wildmount?
I don't know if you've seen a map. Everything is west of where we are. I mean, not all of it.
You can find it in the southern Ashkeeper Peaks.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Below Dramath Ravine.
Do you have an easy way for us to get there? Like a portal?
No.
And I also had another question. We found a merman.
Philip, yes.
So you know about him.
He was. There were unfortunate errors and mistakes.
Why did somebody do that to him?
In those days, there were competing thoughts on how to best attain information that we were looking for. The more robust and fanatical went very far indeed.
Well, is there some way I can help him to change him back?
It's possible. I
How?
mean, certain magics probably could, none that I was privy to. And as well as one of... Just kind of pauses for a moment. Says... You could probably find some within the Verst Glide.
Within the first glide?
Verst Glade, yes.
Where is that?
It is within Jorhas as well.
Is it near the mountains?
You could find it there. I have not been there myself. I've heard it mentioned.
Could you show me what it looks like?
Not really. I haven't been there myself. I've just heard it mentioned.
No, I mean what I need to help him.
It would be writing or an incantation of some
Oh,
type.
okay. And you and your sister didn't know that incantation?
Unfortunately not.
What about your mother?
She pauses. Of course. I assume some of her survived in there.
So,
Shh, I don't know. It's possible she knew it. She kept much hidden.
and
Um,
is she, if there was a part of her still around, it would be here?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
So there wouldn't be like a shadow of her hiding down here, right?
Not in this area. Maybe other places. It's hard to know her mind. But what I can tell you, I believe your mother and I, we were searching for the Verst Glade. It seemed to be... We assumed in the Ashkeeper Peaks north of the Korsaka jungle. likely south of Charstenwald. But that is all we really know. Precisely where it is, it's not known.
So this was some sort of metamorphosis. It's not a curse that could be broken by just the magic we know.
To do such a thing, you'd have to rewrite much of their body. It's possible. But, all I know is Mother did know some of the magics, but she didn't pass that on. And she mentioned the Verst Glade in her writings.
Okay.
Are you saying the first glade or the versed glade?
Verst Glade.
Verst.
You know how there was three things you... Sorry, did you...
No,
wanna say
you go ahead. You go right ahead.
You know how there was three things that you needed to bring you back? Any chance you want to tell us what that third thing was, just in case between here and west we find that third thing?
She pauses. Yes. It is a liquid that shines in vermilion. If you stare within it, you will see hearts, many that beat as one.
Where would we find that?
To be honest, I was hoping if you were able to find the Verst Glade, it may or might be some.
You know, now that I think about it, that could just be a bunch of blood that has small animals with hearts in it.
It's when you stare at it, you get a sense of many hearts beating.
Okay.
Also, what exactly is the Verst Glade?
Supposedly, it was rumored to be the first laboratory of the Whispered One. Supposedly where he did his first before he founded the areas upon which New Haxon was built. Of course, New Haxon, like the people of New Haxon, likely knew this when they chose this location. Separate Assembly wanting access to his work.
I've got an important question I just thought of. Is there a way to extract witch blood from someone without killing it? Might come in handy later.
Pauses.
Right, yeah, witch silver.
She thinks of it. To take with silver might be possible. It would be painful and long. But
What?
we never tested such a thing. There was many testings on maximum extraction.
I just realized I asked if there was witch silver analysis. Did they invent that?
Our sister Bobara said that there's something within us that can be forced out, drawn out, if we're killed and revived over and over again. Is it witch silver that starts to form when we die and then are brought back? Is it the death of the person that
Interesting.
causes the witch blood?
She goes, I've not heard this. This is something she experienced?
Yeah, there were some paladins and a cleric that were torturing her and then bringing her back to life, and they'd done it a couple times apparently, and she felt like something was emerging from her.
Interesting. I was not aware of this. So if it is able to draw another consciousness, that is something to be studied for sure.
I do not volunteer to be that test subject.
Duly noted.
So, do we want to go back into that other room with the 4 creatures and see if we can get witch silver out of them?
We should try and talk to them first before we just cut them down, in case they're lucid after everything that's happened to them.
Okay.
Don't want to just murder us. If they do, then, we just defend ourselves, This is technically... You could kind of say this is like our inheritance, so to speak.
Yeah.
So we'd just be, defending our property.
And hey, who knows? Maybe there's a way to fix that golem that's in there, and then we got a new golem powder can run around with us.
It certainly would help with the heavy lifting problem.
Yeah, and every time it got damaged, you could just acid splash the shit out of it, and it would be all better. Isn't that how golems work?
I don't know.
I mean, it worked on that last one, right?
I know one of the golems, my acid seemed to heal it, but that one I think was more made of clay.
Oh, so if it's a metal golem, it might do the opposite.
Well, the metal golem I used fire on and acid, and that seemed to burn it.
Okay.
I don't know if all golems have like that shared healing ability.
Gotcha.
Though to
Now
be
I think about
fair,
it.
these are all my first golems that I've ever seen, so
We need to get you a clay golem, like, because if the clay golem could hold on to your enemy and you just acid the shit out of them, done.
could be interesting. I'll have to see if I can't.
At the very least, there might be golem research in that room.
True. I am fond of what acid helps me do because I use it in my dueling as well.
Yeah.
I've just always, found it useful, and so when I learned to glob it up and throw it, and then more recently pull it into my sword strikes, it's maybe if I stretch it out, I can shoot it out like an arrow.
Right. Well, I guess we go, unless there's any other questions we had for Aunt D. I'm ready to go when you are.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I got another question. Hey, Aunt D, quick question. Past that door, were there supposed to be notes from the Whispered Ones? Because we searched all the other rooms and I didn't find any.
Is the crystal gone?
This one?
Oh. No, we just can't bloody read it. Because none of us can cast a light cantrip, so we can't cast light into it.
So that's where all the secret notes are?
Starts laughing. Oh, never learned that one.
No, I did, but then I got these powers, and now I can't do it no more.
And I don't think I've ever been able to. It wasn't really something I ever thought to do, because I can see in the dark and all that.
Because, like, we could learn it, like, but we need more witch silver. Right? Bloody resources. It's a nightmare.
You're right in how it works. You will need to figure out a way. That is the only way it can be read. And even then, you must make sure that you need to be in a correct room. A right distance from a wall to read what is there.
Oh.
Huh.
The one you talked about entering with our guardian, that would suffice.
Bell?
Yes. Lit up in the center, it will be most readable.
Ah. Yeah. That makes sense. Another important question about that room in particular. Is it all magic that does bad things to you? Because I don't want to cast light in that room into the crystal and then it absorb my energy into the person that cast it.
Oh, right. Oh, those were the days. I
Yeah,
would
it
cast
hurt.
it outside of the room and bring it in.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm pretty sure like Timber and Oberyn almost got deleted, so to speak. Based
Well.
on the number of hundreds corpses or so that are in there.
I'm sorry to hear that. It was, the old days.
How did you reverse the polarity on that? Because apparently it used to amplify healing. How did you?
Oh, indeed. That was, it had been added on to over the years, since by a cult, really, that was here, and your auntie and I, or so your mother and I, we infiltrated and figured out how to make their rituals work more towards our goals. It did take quite a while.
Interesting. Okay. So, good to know. I guess now that was my only question.
Yeah, I think we need to go talk to these people.
Right. I'm going to go stay in the back or someone else asks that question, and when it goes wrong, I'll be ready.
Oh, before we go, I feel like it's gonna be one of those moments of like we're walking away and then Thea's like, oh, and she turns around and he's like, Aunt D, I know we've
Yes,
only
darling.
done like step one, but once you get your body back and can leave this place, what do you think you'll do?
Eat chocolate.
I think I would like to visit your mother and have tea. We haven't had tea together in so long.
Can we tell her you're coming?
I'm afraid it would be like me dying twice. Might be best to just surprise her. Should you achieve it?
I'm really bad at secrets.
But maybe you can be good at surprises.
Okay. So, surprise, I told Mom, that kind of surprise.
Surprised I didn't tell you, and now you have your sister back.
Oh. All right.
Okay. So, what questions do we want to ask the people in this room?
Well, we should just say hello and see what happens.
Oh, okay. Sounds great.
They might know what's in that other room.
Other room?
The
What?
one with the glass.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. And Misty starts heading out.
Who's going first? 1, 2, 3, not it.
Zol, you have the sword. You go first. I have a feeling Jonathan's not here.
Well, Misty's walking. So-
Creeping forward. I'm riding on Charlie.
One more thing. We just keep stopping to ask for questions. Yes, of course I'm leading. What kind of shenanigans are these?
Amazing. All right, so going in here, you re-enter. What do you want to do?
Walking in, not even doing stealth, just kind of walk in.
Okay.
And I'll say hello.
All right. You walk in all grandiose wise and say hello. At which point the creatures here turn to regard you.
Hello there.
Hello, Kenobi!
Gosh.
We're friends. How are you?
There's kind of this sniff as they focus briefly, almost in a concentrated point, and begin. The ones with the iron put their nails out. The glass begins growing on the others. They all begin to rush in instantly. Feral and monstrous. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
That didn't work.
Why is it that I always roll so low for initiative? I'm cursed when it comes to initiative.
Just initiative?
Just initiative.
Damn.
Definitely not because I have a voice in my head telling me I have to go marry my man.
Did you get worse than a 4?
Yeah, I got a 3.
Nice.
Oh.
5.
Y'all are so
And then
special.
Jackie and I tied.
Absolutely amazing. All right, so yeah, we got Basalt, then Misty, and then it's Thea, then Timber. So those following along at home, that's initiative 20, 25, and 4.
4.
Guys, I found a better mini for Charlie, but I don't have time to print him right now.
Ooh.
Would it be okay if I went first because I was just going to buff Basalt?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Anything happen? Give me a second.
Unless the enemies are going first. I don't know.
No, they are not.
Okay. So I'm going to go up to. I can actually do this within 5 feet, not 30 feet. So I'm going to be within 5 feet or 10 feet. I can't remember of Basalt.
What's
And
the
I'm going to
range?
say, well, it's touch, but I have an extra range because of my friendship stuff.
Yes.
So I just kind of,
So within 10 feet then.
yeah,
Because touch is 5.
and I just kind of hold out my hand and place it on my heart, and I just say, I pledge allegiance to our matrimony, and I cast Warding Bond. As my action. Bonus action is going to be, I'm going to move Dagon. So yeah, he's gonna try to flank one of them.
Buddy.
Okay.
Buddy.
And
Well,
Yeah.
so he's not flanking, but he's going to get ready to flank, right?
right, he's
Yeah.
getting ready to flank. I think he can attack as a bonus action.
If your bonus action used, it's his reaction to attack, yes.
Yes, that's what I'll do. All right, so I'll go ahead and roll for him. And-
Did he do his little octopus flying to get over there?
Yeah,
Nice.
there is helicopter.
Very good.
All right.
I just picture it's just 2 tentacles that are spinning. Like just the tips.
It's 15 to hit.
Okay. And just 1 second. 15 hits.
All right, and so that does. Oh crap! I think 4 bludgeoning, if I'm doing it right.
No.
Oh, okay, I knew I wasn't going to do it right.
I
What,
have
what
it
am I
pinned-
forgetting?
I have
Okay.
it pinned in is it mid game?
Mid game?
No.
Okay. Oh, I see it.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. Blah blah.
So your proficiency bonus gets added to his damage,
Oh, okay. Okay. That's what it is.
and it's your
So-
spell attack for his attack.
Right. Okay. So that's 7 bludgeoning that does.
Matt's up on the other side too.
Okay, and it's not magical, right?
I mean, well, it's dire familiar. Does that matter?
Did you activate Dire Familiar? Because that's an action.
Oh, I thought I already had. Unless it ends. If it ends,
yeah,
then
it
forget it.
lasts
Then I
for a
don't
minute.
have it. Never mind.
Okay, so then we have the 3. Very good. Anything else?
That'll be my full turn.
All right, Basalt.
Next level is when they are considered magical.
Okay.
I will walk to Misty. So who had the alchemist fire potions?
You do. I think we gave them to you since you had the armor.
I did not add them. Good to know. I will take a potion, an alchemist fire bottle, and I will open the flap and pour it in as my action, and you see it start coursing through the armor.
Very good. And getting that
And
liquid
then
going.
I will summon forth my malevolence to bolster my armor, and then I will move up to try and I'll make it so that way because there's 4, right? So I want to be like diagonal kind of, so that way any of them other than the far right one that try to walk past me, like I can take an attack at them. Because I can't stop all 4. I don't have enough range. I'd have to be using like a
You want to be
halberd.
like here?
Yeah, approximately.
Okay.
Just so that way those other 2 have to approach me first.
All right.
That's action, bonus action, movement. I'm good.
Okay, so let's see here. The one that was just attacked by Dagon will go ahead and attack Dagon.
Okay.
It will take its fist and go for squashing where it can. That's only a 6.
That'll miss.
All right. Next, this other iron one. Go ahead and okay. Just going to go ahead and make its 2 attacks. Oh, here we go. Yep. It's 2 attacks right upon Salt. First one is a 16. So no misses. And a 17.
Parry.
Nice.
And you have a +1 from me.
Oh. Forgot about that.
And resistance to all damage. Oh yeah, and a +1 to saving throws.
Okay. And
I have to make a feat for that. Warding bond act.
Okay. And then the glass one will come and flank Basalt. And take 2 attacks.
Taking the salt? One of the
That
top
is a natural 20.
ones? Did you say the
Ugh.
last ones?
And the glass ones.
Thank you. I couldn't hear you.
All right. And then the second attack
Oh, okay.
is a 19 for a miss. So first one crit.
Why gotta be like that?
That is 7 slashing damage.
That's halved.
F 3.
So I also take 3.
That's right.
It takes 7 fire damage.
Nice.
Hi, why'd you take me so long?
And Thea, it's your turn.
Okay. So my little spider earring drops down, and I'm going to do Dire Familiar to make Sterling bulk up a bit. And I'm going to tell him to go help Basalt with the iron ones, not the glass ones. So hopefully he has enough movement, 15, to skitter up to the one that Basalt is fighting.
Okay. So I think they have enough. Go ahead.
And that is 23.
Okay, 23 definitely hits.
I'm sorry, where's Sterling?
Sterling's going up to the one that Basalt's on.
Why?
2 piercing. Oh, wait, it's plus the 8. So it's 10 piercing and 2 acid.
Okay. Very good. Acid goes deep, but the piercing reflects. Anything else?
I'm like thinking. So action was that. Bonus action was attack. No, yes, that's it.
Ember.
Next turn I can do that.
All right. I'm going to use half my movement to mount up on Charlie. And we're going to run in and flank the Iron One with Basalt.
Isn't that the one that's already being flanked with Sterling?
Oh, Sterling's over there. I didn't see him. Sorry.
You can flank with
Then,
Dagon.
You can flank with Dagon.
yeah, I'm
Dagon,
going to
Dagon.
flank with Dagon. Hell yeah. And so I am going to jump up, kind of like surfing Charlie, and reach out to touch this giant golem with inflict wounds at 2nd level. And I'm going to add 15 charnel points to this.
Nice.
That is a 24 to hit.
All right.
And that's going to be 4d10, 15. Uh, 40 points of necrotic damage.
Shit.
How do you want to kill it?
Yeah, I reach out and my hand does not meet any resistance. And it just goes through this armor and I leave my hand in there and it all just blackens and rusts and spreads outwards and veins and cracks across the surface until it just falls apart.
And you see there's like human tissue fused with the iron here as that kind of drips off of the iron, leaving it like half and half and falls down.
For the record, I don't think you should try to eat this.
Soup. And I will. How far away is Charlie from the other Iron One?
Right there.
Right there.
Okay. So yeah, he's just gonna turn and attack this with advantage with hack tactics. That's gonna be a 27 to bite it. Unfortunately, it's still not magical. So that is. Let me double. I'm gonna double check to make sure. Sorry, I forgot what if he had a plus to the damage. I think he does. Yes, +2. So that is 10 piercing, regular.
Very good.
And then yeah, Rutherford's just gonna bonus action fire a crossbow bolt at this guy. That's going to be. Ooh, that's a 22 to hit.
Very good.
And that is 9 piercing,
Nice.
non-magical.
Yep, kind of deflects a little bit, but gets in there.
And that's my turn.
100%. All right. The glass one, has not gone yet, is going to get in the best position for a 15-foot cone with 40 feet of movement.
Hooray!
Nerd.
Ba, 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 ba.
You put cone?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna dig her out. And then find my 15-foot cone.
I'm in danger.
They come on, and part of their glass hands explode in a series of shards.
That is everyone but Basalt and Dagon. And Rutherford.
Okay. So Missy, Thea, and Timber,
And
Sorry.
Sterling?
and Sterling.
Oh, not Sterling.
Not Sterling.
Sterling survives.
So dexterity saves, please, as the shards rip.
14.
19.
I got a dirty 20, but Charlie got a 6.
Okay.
Charlie.
So it sounds like Charlie's the only one that fails. So that is 22 slashing damage to Charlie and 11 to everybody else.
Oof. Charlie is down.
Charlie.
All right, as you have glass.
Oh, wait, you said 22? No, he has 5 HP left. Sorry.
All right. So Riddled and Charlie and different glass shards sticking out of all of you. Is then Misty's turn.
All right. Looking at this. Okay. I am going to. Oh, I don't like that positioning at all.
No.
Okay. I'm going to when he moved, it kind of changed what I was going to do. So just bear with me a second here. I think what I'm going to do in order to, I guess I'll just do that. I'll just do Dire Familiar, and then I'll move Dagon. He's probably too far away to flank behind one of the glass ones, right?
Yeah, but if you helicopter him, he can flank on the other metal one with Charlie.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that. Yeah, he'll do that.
So this dude's surrounded.
All right. So he will go ahead and make his
And then
His
did you
attack.
say you wanted to move?
yes. No, Misty does move. Yes,
Okay, there's an
She's-
opportunity attack then.
I know, but she's got to get away from there.
Where do you want to go?
She is going to head toward where the door is at.
Toward
Be
This
close to
door
the egg.
or this door?
That one, the one you're looking at. Yeah, that one.
Toward Rutherford.
All right, I take a swing for 21 to hit,
Yep.
and that is 6 slashing damage.
Okay. And so now Mr. Dagon will take his attack. All right. That's my spell attack, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that is only a 13.
And so that's Dagon on the iron one.
Yeah.
I don't think that is. Nope.
All right. So he will
Yes,
stay
that just
there.
echoing
And-
sound.
That's my turn.
You got it. All right. Basalt.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but if it does, it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna turn towards the glass ones. And I'm gonna inspect them for cracks. And I clap my hands together and I pull them out. With thunderous might I call the wave, a burst of sound my foes to cave, shock and awe my power to wield, thunder wave, my triumph revealed. And I'll do that
Amazing.
Oh, we're
at,
getting ridiculous, and I am
I'll do that at second level.
Absolutely.
That's terrible, terrible damage, but it's a con of 16.
Okay, very good. So let's do. Okay, so con. Okay, first con 7. Second
Oh.
con 7.
I'll take it. It was a whole 8 damage.
8 damage. They are vulnerable to thunder damage because they're glass.
Very nice.
That is 16 to each.
Seeing
The one is
cracks
very,
form on
very
them,
cracked.
I will then cackle with glee, and you'll hear rocks falling down a mountainside to maintain my malevolence. That's my turn.
Okay, so that is Timber in front of the big iron one.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Riding on top of Charlie.
it can hit.
He was
Timber,
looking
it
rough.
can hit Basalt, it can hit.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of luck with Basalt, so it'll hit Timber since they're right there.
If they're attacking Timber, I'm going to, since they're taking an action, I will do Intrusive Thought. Where is it? So it needs to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. Otherwise, I get to choose what action it takes instead.
Nice. That's a natural one.
All right, so it's going to dash instead. Unless it can't be charmed, because then it automatically succeeds.
It can definitely be charmed.
Okay, so yeah, it's going to take the dash action instead. So with whispered words, their thoughts I seize, distorting minds with chilling ease, intrusion deep, control I've wrought, their actions swayed as I sought. Now think, run.
Okay, so then they get 25 feet.
And granted, it doesn't force them to run, just that, I guess, actually, would it? If I'm forcing them to take the dash action? Because it says
No, I
as a
guess,
reaction, when a
because-
creature you can see within range
I guess
uses action to attack or takes the dash, dodge, or disengage action, you can attempt to distort its thinking. The target makes the save. On a failed save, the creature takes an action of your choice from among the options instead of the action it intended to take.
Was it running or not?
It'll. Yeah, it's really interesting. I would say, I'd say, yeah, it would move 25 feet away.
Okay.
Where's it going?
In the direction you want, and since it's its movement, it would provoke op attacks.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, Charlie's
Well-
gonna bite it.
I was like, I don't have access to silvery barbs. What other reactions can I find? And I
That
found
works!
one. I
I'm
found that
for
one. I
it.
was like, that one's great.
Yeah, Charlie got 28 to bite this thing as it runs away.
Nice.
Dagon and Sterling too.
Well, the familiars use their reaction to attack.
Oh, that's right. I'm not tired
Unless
of
they've
that.
had their turn already. Because then they would have technically gotten their reaction back. So then they just couldn't attack when the witch tells them to with their bonus action.
If we could keep it, I think I
Yeah,
want
that's
to.
fine.
It gets a little confusing.
11 piercing from Charlie.
Very nice. After 5, good stuff. And then, did you take one, Basalt?
I just used my reaction. I can't.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause you used your action. Yep, perfect. Okay, and then the last one that was right by Basalt. We'll go
No
ahead.
longer has advantage.
Correct. Yeah, 18. That's not going to do it. Thea.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
I was gonna do something, but now I'm gonna do something else. So I'm gonna move towards the corner of the room towards I think that's Rutherford. And I'll take the op attack. As I move. Does it hit me?
I'm sorry.
Does it have a reaction? 'Cause
Yeah, I don't think it has.
Oh!
That one doesn't have the reaction yet back.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome! This is even better. So, I'd like to cast Shatter in between the two glass ones.
Oh, God.
Because each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere is centered on that point. So I can hit both of them because they're right next to one another.
Yeah, that's a 7 and an 8.
What? That's surprisingly low.
Look, they're not too bright.
Oh, that little one.
Con, but I'll take it. Because this is gonna explode them.
They've been rolling really low.
10 thunder.
10 thunder. All right. The one that had first gone on basalt is shattered entirely into tiny pieces. This other one is cracked.
It's great when they do the name of the spell.
Yes. I mean, this thing just goes into glass shards. Though you do see there are biological pieces that fall that have been fused together, but it
Ew,
is
gross.
nasty. Yeah. These do look like beings that have been fused with the elements.
Do not eat them.
All right. Anything else, Thea?
And then, then I'm gonna tell Sterling to head for the iron one.
All right.
I don't think he'll make it to it with
What's his
15.
movement?
So,
What's his movement?
15.
15.
No, he's not gonna make it.
All right. Then Timber.
These things aren't constructs, are they?
No.
Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure it's close enough. The one that I just basically melted the center chest piece of, I hold my hand out over that one and I begin to focus necrotic energy into that hand, and with the other one I point at the glass one. And
Do you move up to the other one, or are you firing?
I'm standing right where I am. I haven't moved. I'm holding one hand out over the one I just killed, and I'm pointing at the glass one, and I'm casting Spark of Life. And the one dead on the ground picks itself up, runs 15 feet across the room, and tries to punch the glass one.
You got it.
And
That is a 23, which hits
Undead fight. The
the
undead
glass
fight.
one.
in the spell, I don't know if this matters to you. It uses my attack modifier +9, and it tells me that for a large creature, it does 1d10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, these are mediums.
Oh, then it's 1d8.
Okay, so roll the damage.
Okay. 8. Because this is a
Okay.
cantrip.
Very good. It is vulnerable to bludgeoning because it's glass.
So it's like 16 bludgeoning damage.
16. Yeah, it's very damaged. Still up though.
And then the one that I just animated just collapses right back down onto the floor again and just
Very good.
into a puddle. That was my action. My bonus action, Rutherford is going to fire at the glass one. And That's a 17 to hit
That'll hit.
for 3 piercing.
Okay, that'll be half to 1.
Yeah. And then Charlie's gonna try and bite the glass one.
All right.
And I'm riding him, so he has pack tactics.
Nice.
Is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 10 piercing.
Very good. All right, you're scratching that cracked glass.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, with all this cracked glass in their body, they are getting ready to expel the shards.
15-foot cone will get Timber of Assault and Charlie.
Okay, deck saves, you 3.
Oh, man. Quick question before I do. Did I take half damage from the previous one when I saved?
4 damage was 22, half was 11. You would have taken that 11.
Okay.
16.
That saves.
And
That's 10 for save.
oh man, it was the opposite this time. I got a 5 and Charlie got a 19.
Okay, so 21 to Timber. Nice.
Ow.
Sorry,
So
10
Misty, you-
to Charlie.
Mister, you and I take 5.
Okay.
Oh wait, how much to Charlie?
10.
10.
10.
You
Okay,
can
now
tell
Charlie's
me.
down.
You son of a.
Charlie's down. All right. Yeah, that's its turn, and we go to Misty.
Well, this sounds like a
Right.
perfect opportunity.
Misty pulls up, and she is going to cast what's called the Curse of Chains. She's going to put Curse of Chains on Mr. Iron and Dagon. So Dagon will choose to fail.
Okay.
It's a
And-
con save.
Unsave. Very good. 21.
I hate these guys. Always my Curse of Chains. All right. So that was her action. Bonus action. Dagon is going to run up to him and try to hit him.
Okay. Sounds good.
What's Dagon's speed now?
He's got like a flying speed of 30, I think.
Okay, he's fine. I couldn't remember
just
how
to be
much
sure.
it was.
Yeah.
He's gonna get on this side of him just so someone else can flank.
All right. He misses. That's a nat 1.
Aw, Dagon. He looks cute doing it. That's what
Yep.
matters.
He said, "Under the sea."
Very good. And Basalt.
Finally pulling out my sword. I will run up on it and attack with Pulling Acid Strike. For a nat 20!
There we go.
I forgot about
And
the
this
glass
was-
one. I went to Dagon.
That's fine. That's what I was asking.
I completely it was blocking my view of myself and everything. I was like, wait, Dagon set up for me. Let's go. I charged.
Okay. This cannot accept crits.
Big sad. Okay, let me roll this regular then.
Ooh.
So that's 15 slashing and 8 acid.
I didn't know that was an option. Can I choose not to accept crits?
Once you become a legendary.
It's
And
called.
then
There's a certain armor that does
25.
that. Yeah.
I know.
For 8 slashing damage.
Nice.
Does
All
the
right.
last one want to take an op attack on me?
Yeah, it definitely does.
It
That.
has, oh no, it has had its turn again.
That is a 21.
Which misses.
Misses.
And then I will cackle, and that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, this iron one. Well, what good it'll do, and we'll try to hit assault. Here we go. First one. 17. Second one, not good. Yeah.
The important thing is he tried.
This is great. I might have to change my leveling plan because I was gonna just cap my dex, but I might have to grab Sentinel because things are gonna just start trying to hit my sisters eventually. Yeah, here you go. My bad. I talked over Matt.
Mal, you there? You're muted.
Ha! I'm gonna throw some candy at it. The
Candy blast.
the glass one.
You got it.
24.
That hits. Oh, this is amazing.
A hail of beautiful little hard caramel candies just descend upon this glass structure for 8 bludgeoning damage.
So 16. How do you crush the glass?
Like I said, they fall and go plunk, 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 and then it's like a tower of cards just falling, but made of glass.
Just these holes in the glass structure as it goes. Very good. Then Timber. Or anything else, Theo?
Then I'm gonna have Sterling keep moving forward 15 feet.
Those that live in glass armor should not throw punches first.
Towards the iron one.
Sterling's there now.
Ah, awesome. Is he flanking with
No,
assault, or
No.
is he like onto the side?
he's to the side.
Okay. He's gonna attack. Crash! Bite for 19.
I stole the flanking position.
19. That hits.
That's a lot. It's max. So 8 plus 6 is 8, 9, 10, 11,
14.
12, 13, 14. So 14 piercing and 2 acid. Chomp.
How does he want to kill it?
Oh,
Let's go.
Familiar kill!
Sterling's going to just like skitter over, climb up its leg, and just like chomp on it like in its like hip region, and just like burrow its way in like into the joint area, and it's gonna topple over.
Okay. Topples over with a thunk. It is gone. All right. The room seems stable once more, and we'll go ahead and go to our break. right, time to come on back. Get to move on.
On a completely unrelated note, have you guys ever done that thing where you go looking for one particular YouTube video, and then you'll see on the side all the little suggestions of similar videos, and you're like, oh, that one looks good too, and then you realize that you have 5 tabs in addition to the one video that you wanted to watch. That was me during the break. Except I have 6.
Amazing.
I just wanted this one video. But now I have to watch all.
Alright. Now, within the room, the last vestiges of those that seemed aggressive defeated. What would you like to do?
Being a steel magic witch, I want to see if maybe if I eat some adamantium or adamantium. Okay. I'm not gonna eat. But I do want to see if there's any pieces that are salvageable. Just maybe make a weapon out of.
I mean, there's some pieces here that could be. I think it just depends. You do see, they tend to be a little bit reactive. You take some time. In other words, as you touch, some it seems to want to melt and fuse, as it did with these individuals. So it's a slow process, as it's weak currently. But it would take a little bit to maybe purify it. It might have to be re-kilned and such things.
Yeah.
Not kilned, but resmelted.
I'm for it.
I have a question. Because we haven't come across this yet. When Charlie goes down, is he down until I do the ritual, or can I spend charnel points to heal him when he goes down?
Let's see what the book says.
Because I was looking at it and I didn't see the answer.
So, but you can heal him with charnel points?
Right. I just don't know if I can do that after he's already hit 0.
I don't see why not. It would make sense to me.
Okay. That's what I will do. I will.
As long as it's too long, I guess. I mean, it hasn't been overly long, so it's probably okay because you could do it right away.
Mhm.
I would say, basically, you probably have 3 or 4 turns.
Okay. Well, since we're not in combat, I can just do it with a 10-minute ritual.
Okay. Do it that way then.
I was just wondering, if in combat he goes down, can I use charnel points to bring it back?
Because that means they essentially would have to do death saves.
Okay. Good to know. That's what I'm doing while everybody else is.
Charlie's just your animate thrall?
Yes. Yep.
I want to check some of these furnishings in here that I saw during the battle. Like those cabinets.
Are there any cool books around?
Looking here, while there are pieces in the one room, everything else seems to be essentially ruined through just time. And these things seem to have been scavenging for some period of time, destroying just about everything.
Okay. When y'all are done, are we heading back to the glass room?
Wasn't there another door here that we didn't go through? Or am I mistaken?
You didn't look. You didn't spend a lot of time going over. There's a golem here. Looks like an 8-foot-high construct that is a mixture of iron and glass. You see that fluids still flow between the tubes that connect the components as the creature kind of attempts to move, but it leaks to the ground. And you can see that over the course of time and possibly being salvaged, there's not a lot of life left to it. It is missing one of its arms and an eye, and the wires of its chest are exposed, like it's been smashed open brutally.
And if I also remember correctly, the constructs we just destroyed were taking this one apart.
Yeah.
Did we already check to see if any of the witch silver came out of these guys?
Not initially. You didn't see any come out. At this point, you hear the golem speak. Critical state. Refueling required. Warning. Critical state. Refueling required. Warning.
Oh, we should help him.
Refuel with what, bud?
Them. I don't know if it's gender.
I said bud. Does it respond?
Does not.
I'm gonna move over to it and see if there's like a flap that opens or.
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
Woo! Plus 0! 18!
18. Going around the room, you see several empty bottles of what look like could have been alchemist fire.
Do we want this thing walking around?
It might be friendly. Things that were that attacked us were attacking it. So.
Well, I mean,
It could just be like, I don't want to use one of the alchemist fires that we just got to refuel it and then it just attacks us. Like, that'd be annoying.
yeah.
But if it can't respond other than to say, oh, need refueling right now because it doesn't have enough fuel, then it could be intelligent. Should we gamble?
I think we refuel it.
All
I'm
right,
for it.
I'll grab one of the alchemist fires and
Gut feeling.
put it in it.
Okay. Put it in. It seems to suddenly whir to life. And its head turns. You don't think it can quite stand up. But its head turns. Greetings. Welcome.
Hey there, bud.
Greetings. Welcome.
Who are you?
Unit 01.
Unit 01. Oh wow, you're an OG. I'm Basalt. I refueled you.
Prime Technician, Basalt. Status updated.
When you guys were joking about me getting a golem, did I just get a golem? Can you tell us what this room was for?
This is the primary alchemy laboratory. Many elements of materials have been stored in order to make potent destructive potions to be used in times of war and to aid the Whispered Army.
It is a recipe book.
What do you ask?
To Basalt, I go, ask it for a recipe book.
Where's the recipe book? Or the formula book?
Formulas are in the head alchemist's lair and laboratory. Though personal access to their chambers does require 3 keys.
Does that sound like the 3 keys that we used earlier?
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. And they're stored on the thing that we can't read. That's brilliant. Great. Fantastic. All right, let's go.
Unit 1.
He's kind of referring to the recipe book as far as, like, you got all those alchemical formulas.
Oh, got it. Okay. So the stuff we found already.
Yeah. I mean, this was in the first room that you skipped, so yeah.
So what did the golem say that it was referred to as?
Unit 1.
Unit 1?
Unitone. You put it all together. What you looking at, Timber? You look
Well-
very pensive right now.
There wasn't the formula for alchemist fire in there,
Oh, that's true.
which seems kind of important for this guy.
And for this armor, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, you are proficient in alchemy. You know how to make alchemist fire.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a fairly basic thing to make.
So was there another door in this room?
No, this was the only
Okay.
passage.
Unit 1, can you move? Or do you require more fuel?
You look at it, looks down, you see the tubes running as again it says too much damage, and you think if he would move, it would look like the tubes that are now pumping alchemist fire through his chest could come dislodge and leak.
Oh
And they
no.
damage themselves, so you don't think he can move.
Are you capable of any self-repairs if we provide material, or will you need assistance?
I am not able to self-repair.
I mean, I can mend things, but that's about it.
Well, maybe some of the cracked tubes, or if we could find a sheet of metal to protect all of the inner workings.
I would say you think, based on everything you've seen in this area, you probably get what you need. You would need a set of tinker's tools.
Oh. I don't know that one. I only know Smith's. I don't think I can fix him, guys. Like, I'm good with metal, but this is so much more advanced than anything I've ever made.
I never messed around with the mechanical side of things. artifice was never my vibe.
I feel bad leaving them, though.
Unit 1, do you have any way to communicate with me over longer distances?
No. I do not think I can do that. But I can fulfill any inquiries to my very best of ability.
Could you draw me a map of this place in its entirety?
Yes, do you have supplies?
I'll go looking around for.
I could tear out
Unfortunately-
pieces of my journal and Timber could mend them together into a bigger piece.
I mean, I still have parchment from when I needed a spell book.
I ask him if there's a place here that has what I need for the merman.
What do you need for the merman?
No, I ask him that.
What do you need for the merman?
I tell him whatever I was told.
Oh, by Delilah.
We do not have heartstones here.
Where would someone store magical artifacts here?
There are 2 storage rooms. I'll enumerate them as 4 and 6.
What's in the glass room?
Failed subjects are often put there to be disposed of. Typically, 2 to 4 alchemists work.
Are they dangerous?
Living creatures left in here are likely dangerous. Corrupted Sladai had infected the majority of those left.
Oh
Or-
no!
What?
Corrupted Slod.
Corrupted Sladai.
What's that?
Plural of Slod. It's a crazy creature.
What, right. So it will say Slod are extra dimensional beings. They are most known for implanting all victims whom they attack with eggs, or spreading the disease that makes more Slod.
That doesn't sound fun.
Is there a room that... Is there a room... Is there a door? Other than... In the room where they are, is there more than one door?
No.
Is there a button to incinerate them?
Typically, for failed living subjects, explosives were used.
That explains all of the explosive material and why it was such thick glass and why there were scorch marks and blood.
The glass in this room is magically sealed to be nearly impervious.
Does that thing have witch's silver in it?
Affirmative.
Well,
Well, I
did
mean,
you give it
ex-
paper?
Explosive use will harm witch's silver.
Taking out a piece of parchment from my bag. I think it's just a regular page size. Unit 1. If this is the size of the paper you're working with, how many pages would you need to draw an accurate map?
Probably this one. It's in Discord.
And it said the storage rooms were 4 and 6,
Yeah.
and we're currently in 2, based on the little robot that's busted up there.
Well, 7's the acid room.
Oh, yes.
8's the classroom. What's 9?
That was where you had to
The laboratory.
the laboratory to make the keys.
And then 10 was the hidden
The hidden one. Yeah.
hidden room.
And the bedroom was where we got the diaries.
So we've been everywhere except for.
Yeah.
So we've been to the storage rooms already.
So the only thing to decide is whether we're going to fight this thing for its witch's silver.
And we can't explode it.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's too valuable a resource to leave unclaimed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should do it.
Unfortunately.
As long as we don't get stuffed full of eggs that will turn us into sloths.
Oh, we're definitely getting stuff full of eggs.
I really don't want to get stuffed full of eggs, personally.
That is a bad life goal, Misty.
I've seen some
Just-
sea creatures with eggs.
Were they
Those are
extra
sea
dimensional
creatures.
eggs?
What? So where are we going to move the potions?
Well, yeah, about that.
You could move some of it into the
Storage room
Hallway.
6,
or
Yeah,
which feels weird calling it storage room 6, just because it's one of 2 storage rooms, but storage room 6 for the sake of the map.
yeah. We'll move what we can in there to try and prevent from being blown up.
Okay, let's do it.
Unit 1, is there anything else that we shouldn't use that could just destroy the witch's blood in the creature other than explosives?
Fire is detrimental to witch's silver.
And does this thing have any weaknesses?
Someone roll me a d20 for this golem.
Basalt, it's your toy.
17.
Okay.
It's my toy.
It's your friend.
Share with your sisters.
Entity notes. Yes, entity notes was captured due to its relative immunity to most solutions. Solutions tried: longsword, lightning bolt, freezing ray, acid splash.
So cold and acid.
And
Longsword.
my
So-
sword.
Yeah,
Bloody
They're saying,
hell.
lightning.
they're saying are ineffective.
Ineffective.
yeah. A sword, lightning.
Acid and cold.
What is it with so many things, like thinking acid is okay to not melt to?
I don't think I have
Sterling
a
wouldn't be able to do anything to it.
I don't
Me,
really have-
regretting having left my warhammer, my whip, my spear all at home.
Well, I mean, I have some stuff that's not any of those things. I don't think I have acid damage.
I mean,
And we can't use fire
I don't have that either.
or explosives.
And I just pull out a dagger. I guess I could use this.
So when they said sword, were they talking slashing, or were they just talking about swords?
Slashing.
Slashing, yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe some psychic damage.
And we didn't find any weapons in here, right? Throughout any of the rooms?
No.
The iron golem things that we just fought, could one wield their arm as a club?
Like I said, that would be messed up.
Oh,
because
that's
of the-
right, because it's still trying to eat people.
I mean, I still have the poison canister. I can put it in Charlie's mouth, and then when Charlie bites the creature, the poison goes off.
Would Charlie not be affected by it?
He's immune.
Oh, that's cool. Let's make sure there's not a one of those new formulas that we can't use in this also. It'd be a shame if we chose not to read correctly.
What? Super eating powder is probably bad.
We could make more parasitic gel.
That might
yeah.
work. I could also try to curse its blood.
I guess we could just make the heartbreaking, backstabbing wife be gone. Though that does require parasitic gel. I don't actually know what it does. The notes here are kind of like, for when she cheats on you with your lab assistant for 2 years and denies it.
You know, I'm going to be honest. Now that I know we deal with like slard eggs, I'm less excited about the parasitic gel.
Oh, you know what? True. Hadn't thought about that.
What if it's already laid its eggs in there?
It lays it in people, I think.
Oh,
The creatures that
well,
it touches, like that one fly.
I don't know if that's
What if, Timber,
makes
do you
you
think
feel
it's
better or
feasible?
not.
Do you think it's feasible for us to make some instant petrification serum, and right before it's going to settle, we toss it on it to like stick it in place?
Well,
I have to imagine the timing would be very difficult, though.
didn't we have a problem with that when we tried to use it to make the key? Like it had to be mixed with the other one. Like we had to use the instant petrification
Putty.
serum and the amorphous putty at the same time because the solution didn't, like it was too much of a liquid, I think, or something like that.
What if we can find just like a long stick, a long sturdy stick, or maybe I can break off a bedpost or something, and then we find a bucket, and we use the putty and the instant petrification thing. We could make a mall.
I mean, I guess. Yeah. I don't know how. It's like once it's a solid, like once the petrification works and it's a solid, like how durable is it?
Oh, that's true. I guess.
It's enough to make a key, but
I was just thinking it'd be like a rock. Where's the key? Is the key super brittle?
it's in the floor in the wall.
That's right. Never mind. Maybe I'll just grab a piece of the bedpost or something.
I mean, we can try it. Might as well. We got time. We can do our own experiments.
Are we doing this?
Or a table leg.
What do you mean by doing this?
Are we going to room 8?
Oh, I was trying to find a weapon that would work effectively since my sword isn't going to work.
Yeah, his sword and his acid both do nothing against this thing.
I'll
so-
say you can find something that will work as a club.
Okay. I grabbed one for Rutherford also.
Well, he has his crossbow. I think piercing
Oh, okay.
works.
Okay. Well, because I know he had the scimitar I gave him.
Yeah. Well, that's slashing, so that might also
Yeah.
work.
Well, no, it doesn't, because slashing doesn't work.
Oh no, slashing's the ones that don't work. Right.
All right. To room 8.
But yeah, if he's resistant to non-magical, then it's gonna be another struggle.
I'm going to go ahead and take my greater healing potion then.
Okay.
Oh yeah, do we want to take a short rest before we go in there?
You can if you want. If you
Okay, let's do that.
You can do that.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to move the explosive material so that we don't all die, and then
Yeah.
we'll
Yes.
take a rest after
Or
doing all of
ruin
that
the witch
hard
silver.
work.
Yes, you've mentioned you've moved it. We're good. You didn't say you were casting the spell.
Wait, we don't get to RP, squatting properly so we don't hurt our backs.
I linked it with my back. It hurts. Okay. Short rest.
Christ. And so then this fades, so I can undo this feat. Because that only lasts an hour.
I do have one question. Before we open it up and let it out, could I bolster Sterling to be so that he's like his dire familiar size before we let it out?
Yeah, it's just an action. Can't
Yeah.
see why not.
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the same thing.
And I will tell Sterling to be defensive. Be defensive.
Okay, Peppy Sparkles.
Yeah, I'll dire Rao also, because I'm gonna try and start using him as to help you guys with your attacks, since I can't command him to attack. Just because I use my action economy so much to keep up my armor.
Sounds good. Okay. Perfect. So. All right. So you get in. Give me a general strategy here. Are you going to basically run in to get the room and close the door? What's the general idea?
Does the door look about as heavy as the first door that we came in through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much
Would that
identical doors.
require a full humanoid?
They weren't that heavy. It
Open?
was like well oiled because of the.
Okay.
Like, you think you could open it?
So if we want to close the door behind ourselves just to make sure that they don't get out, I could just leave Rao out here in the shape of a monkey, so that way he can, grasp the handle and let us out once we survive, because we're for sure going to survive. Like, it's not going to go wrong. We're Briarwoods.
Yeah, as long as we have a way out.
Okay.
Like, locking myself up in that little tiny room sounds just like a awful plan, but I don't know what else we'll do if we want to prevent it from getting out.
Unless we want to lock the outer room door and try to like keep them in there, and I can just try and block the doorway. But then you guys would have to you'd have to send your familiars in so that way you could send your spells through them.
Okay. It's getting a little too complicated. Where's everybody going to be when the fight starts?
I think. Well, I think we should go in and have Rao on the outside.
Okay.
I mean, how big is the room? Like
About like 10 by 20.
I mean, do you still have that spell that you can put in a doorway, and when they run through it, it murders them?
No, with how spectacularly that failed last time.
Just a thought.
I swapped that out.
Okay, so
Okay.
open the door.
Again,
Open in.
just when the fight starts, we're going to go around. So, Thea, where are you going to be?
I guess I'll be in there because that's where we're gonna be, right?
Move in. Timber.
Yeah, moving in.
Okay. And Basalt, are you going to be in the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Misty.
I'll be upstairs pretending I don't exist. No, I'll be in the back of the group.
Okay. So, you're going to make sure you're back.
Yeah.
Basalt, you're going to be a little forward.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
How big is this room?
What?
How big is this room?
10 by 20.
Oh, this is not much space in there now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, the back's going to be relative because of that.
Don't worry, let me put it together then.
Okay, cool. We'll get that. Okay, cool. In that
Who's
case, you're going to run in. You're going to go ahead and get a surprise on it based on everything. You can have your things going, but go ahead and give me initiative.
Before initiative, I want to go invisible.
Okay.
If that's possible. Yeah.
Again, I roll absolute poo.
Not like me. Wow.
You thought
How did
you
I-
could defeat me.
How did I beat Timber?
One.
I rolled a nat
and
1.
2.
I also got a nat
I rolled
one.
a nat 1. And I rolled a 19 plus my 9.
What kind of surprise round is this?
Because my visions add my charisma to my dex.
Okay.
Turns out the surprise round was against us.
Absolutely amazing. Okay, so starting off here, we are going to get a picture as soon as we are set, but come in, run up. Basalt, you get to go first.
Yes.
It is currently
So I will
surprised.
Malevolence first to get that AC going. Then I don't have any like actual attacks from that. Okay. I will action cast haste. So, with Licorice Root, my spell I cast, speed my feet, make time go fast, quick as lightning, swift as wind, haste be mine, let the race begin. And then I will grab the club, and I will try to smack it one time.
Alright.
I'm just gonna use this. That's the correct thing. 17
That'll hit.
for 5 bludgeoning damage.
Very nice.
Overhead might be easier.
That is my turn.
You got it. Okay. For its turn, it's going to not be surprised. Thea.
I'm going to have Sterling skitter around, so it's flanking for Basalt. If it can move the 15 to do so.
Yeah, it's a tiny ass room.
Awesome. So
But y'all halfway in a hallway. I'm not gonna fit.
and then Thea's gonna kind of like reach her hand out and kind of like turn her like hand counterclockwise and be doing some whispery stuff, and she's gonna try to slow it down.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, what's it? Con save? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Okay. That is 15.
Oh, it's below. Ha! So it's slowed.
Nice.
Nice.
What does slow do again?
It has -2 to its AC and Dex saving throws, and it cannot use reactions. And on its turn, it can either use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Sick.
Very good. Okay, so real quick, when you hit it, it bubbled up at you, like just because itself on your clothes, dealing 5 acid, and your weapon is corroded by a -1.
Oh no.
But it is slowed. And Misty, I told you I would tell you it is immune to charm. All right. Is that anything else to you?
And also, regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than 1 melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Mhm.
And it also says that if it attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20 on an 11 or higher. The spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn,
That's right.
and
So
it
good.
must use action on that turn to allow the spell to happen, or else the spell is wasted.
100%. Anything else?
At the end of each of its turns, it makes the wisdom save again, in order to shrug off the effects of slow.
I'm be honest, a ring around that bitch isn't gonna fit. That's why I'm not putting it on.
We got it.
But that's it.
Okay, Misty.
Give me a second. Because I have to change my stuff up here.
Yeah, sorry. I was like, oh, that's right.
Bad DM. Bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm confused. On color spray, is it saying that they're not blinded unless they're below what I roll?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Currently,
Okay.
you don't really think it's using eyes to see.
Yeah, I wasn't going to use it anyway because I don't
Okay.
think its HP is going to be lower. Okay, I'll do a disorient. It'll do a con save.
All right. 6.
Okay, I was just reading up on the spell. Oh, I'm reading the wrong one, but it is a con save. Okay, good. Because I was confused for a second there. All right, so if it makes any attacks before my next turn, it rolls a d6 and subtracts that from the attack. And then I'll have Dagon on my bonus action. He's gonna go up there and he's gonna try to hit him.
You got it.
That's better Bane, even if it's only for one creature.
Pretty sure this is gonna hit, but let me. That's like a 26
Yeah, that hits.
or something. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, just because its AC is 7.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait, what?
So
its AC is 7.
all right. So
So
that does 7 bludgeoning. I don't know if it's resistant or not.
Nope.
And he's grappled. If he can't get my strength save, I believe.
Okay.
Wait. No. He's automatically grappled. The escape is the DC.
Okay, automatically grappled. Dagon will take 6 acid damage from touching it.
Okay. I'm glad he is in dire form.
Yeah. Anything else?
No. Well, yeah. No. I can't do anything else.
Then Timber.
Does it look like there's even enough room for Charlie to get up there within melee range?
No.
Okay.
Well, I can put his head over Dagon. But then
Yeah.
nobody else is getting in that room.
So is there enough for him to run up and do a bite attack?
Yeah.
Is there enough room for that?
Yes, you can get a bite attack.
Okay. My other question is this poison canister. Normally you throw it and it does area damage. Might be a tough call. If I put that in Charlie's mouth, do I think he could run up and do all the damage right to this creature if he bit the creature and the canister at the same time and just used his mouth to funnel all the poison into it?
The canister is designed to do an area, so I would say it would still do an area from wherever Charlie is.
Okay. Then I will not do that.
Great
And-
idea, though.
And so yeah, Charlie's just going to make an attack with advantage from Pack Tactics. That hits because his AC is 7. And that wasn't in that one. So Charlie is going to do 9 piercing.
Very nice.
And he's going to back up 10 feet. So
Got
that
it.
someone else might be able to get in there. Rutherford's going to kind of shamble into position to where he has line of sight from as far back as he can and fire a crossbow bolt.
Got an 8 acid to Charlie.
Let me adjust this. Okay. And yeah, fire crossbow. This is just a straight roll. But it's not that one, so it hits. And that is 8 piercing from the crossbow bolt.
Nice.
And then it worries me that it can do so much. So I am going to, well, we'll find out. I'm going to just wither and bloom that whole corner at 3rd level. And it con 17 save.
16.
All right. So it's going
Nice.
to take. It's going to take. Make sure, yeah, 12 necrotic. And then Basalt can use an unspent hit die plus 5 if they would like.
Yeah. Nice. That gets me back to
And-
full.
I'm not exactly sure where I am, but I'd like to use my own movement to back up if possible.
Okay. Sounds good. Try to back out the best you can.
And that's my turn.
Got it. Good. And Basalt.
I will cackle to keep my AC up. And then I'm gonna hit it a couple times with my melting club. So the first hit will be 8 damage. It'll go down some. It'll go down 1.
Yep, goes down 1.
The second hit will be 4 damage. The haste attack will be 3 damage. This club is very quickly melting in my hand.
Yes, once it gets to -5, it is done.
Yep.
But you also, that was 3 hits.
Yep.
So you personally will take 15 acid from that.
Why don't you just make a bunch of rusted or like melted weapons for Jonathan?
Very good.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. At the end of your turn, you see as you open this thing up, it begins to like coagulate a little bit, and another piece of it comes off and kind of writes itself almost slightly humanoid, but still morphing in and out.
Oh no.
That's why it's got a low AC. Always a reason.
I'm over here trying to bludgeon Pudding to death.
It will take its one action that it gets. Basalt for 13, which will not hit Basalt. So Thea, go ahead.
Okay.
Guys, help! As you see just like a nub left of the table leg.
I literally just shoved a whole bunch of chips in my mouth as he said it was my turn. Okay. I'm going to I'm gonna throw candy at it.
Candy attack.
Candy attack. 24.
Yeah.
Only 5 bludgeoning.
Very good.
Wait. I keep forgetting about it. But I'm going to expend a charge on my hunter's coat
Ooh.
and deal D10 7 necrotic damage.
Very nice. Anything else?
That's it. Sterling, be menacing. Urgh.
Misty.
Does Phantasmal Beauty, is that a charm effect? Because I don't see it on here anywhere. It doesn't say, the usual if creatures are immune to charm.
It's a spell from Volvus.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. There we go. Alright, so Phantasma Beauty. Let's get here. There we go. Almost there. Phantasmal Beauty. Okay. Let's see. Casting time, range, duration. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Station. For right now, I will say it is not charmed.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to attempt it. So I believe it's a wisdom save. It will be made at disadvantage since I have a hex on him
Yeah.
because of Insidious
Nice.
Spell. I always forget about Insidious Spell.
I never get to put hexes on things 'cause I'm always trying to use it for AC.
Yeah, I have to look at this because one thing that it does not list in Valdus, which is sort of unfortunate, is the effect category
Mm-hmm.
that other D&D spells have, which
Yeah.
kind of says like charmed or attack or like kind of gives you that piece. But yeah, so it has to make a wisdom save.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage. See how that works out for it. 4.
All right, so he is incapacitated, unable to move. He's already grappled. He's already got slow on him, and he's got, disorient. So he's
Yeah.
just getting a lot of debuffs at this point. And so my bonus action is going to be to maintain disorient, which means that my familiar cannot act, but he'll just stay there grappled onto him.
Okay. So who is the spawn close to?
I think it showed up right behind me and next to Charlie.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Then I
Charlie's
think-
taking up a whole lot of space.
Yeah, I mean, technically he's only a medium creature, but
Oh, okay.
Look, if you can rock them, I'm making them big enough.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm
so
just saying mechanically.
Bring
It's-
it on.
it's going after Basalt for 25 to hit.
Ooh.
And this is the spawn thing,
Yeah.
not the. I'll cast shield.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Timber.
Okay. So I'm over here and I hear Basalt call out, "Help me!" And so I look at my pack. I'm like, oh! And I reach in and as I'm reaching in, I'm running over to where I have line of sight on Basalt. And I pull my hand out, and with it comes the red fern poncho that protected us from the acid rain. And maybe this will help. And I cast Mage Hand, and it goes and takes off and sends the red cape across the red poncho across the room to Basalt. And I don't know if that will help or not, but
That's amazing.
and so casting that was my action, and I sent it over there, and then Rutherford's gonna fire on. He's gonna focus fire on the one we've already done damage to, so to try and get that one out of the way instead of spreading the damage around to the one. And that hits 25, and so that is 8 piercing.
Nice.
Just for future reference, are these crossbow bolts melting as they hit this creature from acid?
Yes.
Okay, good to know. And then Charlie's just gonna bite the one that appeared right in front of him with pack tactics. And so he's gonna do. Oh man, I can't math. 13 piercing to the one that just
Nice.
appeared in front of him.
Nice. This one doesn't seem to do damage when attacked and has a whopping AC of 8.
Oh, so and it's piercing. Is that a problem?
I got it. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so it's not a. I didn't know if its immunity changed depending on the thing. And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Salt, it's your turn.
Looking at the nub that's left of the club, I'm like, oh. And I pull out my blowgun, and you see the shadows like wrap around the blowgun. And I blow the blowgun dart, and I will shoot at the thing with disadvantage because it's more damage than I can deal with the club at this point. And I have a better to hit, even at disadvantage. Not a 1. 6 damage.
There you go.
Put a poncho.
Why was it disadvantage?
Because it
It's
was
a
a
ranged weapon
ranged.
attack within 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
Second, another 6 damage. Haste action, pull on the poncho.
Poncho's on.
And then cackle. That's my turn.
Got it. On its turn, it's incapacitated. Does it get a save at the end of the turn?
Yes, it can do a wisdom save at the end of the turn.
Okay. That is the 3. Thea.
Okie dokie, I'm going to throw more candy at it.
Oh, sorry, yeah. At the end of the Basalt's turn, actually, another copy of it appears.
Oh, no.
Because more was opened up by Basalt. Go ahead, Thea.
Oh dear. 25.
Got it?
Maybe this is why they used fire.
10 bludgeoning.
Very good.
And that's it. Basalt, are you okay?
Yeah. Call Sterling back.
Can Sterling make his way out of that?
I think they can climb on walls, can't they?
I believe so. I'm gonna double check.
Not that spot. I'll put the other one right in there.
It does not say.
It just had speed 15. I don't think
It
so.
just has speed 15.
Okay. Well, you can get out. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Misty.
All right. So there are 2 more of these things. Where are they at?
I think I just want to put one back there.
One
Yeah, you
here,
can.
one there, one there.
Okay. All right. And the one that we've been damaging is the one next to the salt.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to use my crossbow. Sorry, Basalt. I mean, wait. Yeah, it's gonna have to be my crossbow
What are you apologizing to me for?
because it might get acid on you.
Oh, it didn't when I shot it with ranged attack. Should be.
Oh,
fine.
okay. Well, let's see what happens. Is that with advantage? Oh, wait. Would that be advantage? No.
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 Okay. 9. But that does beat the 7, right?
It beats 7 on the main one. Yep.
As long as it wasn't a 1.
All right, as long as it's not an
Oh,
extra
no.
1. Yeah.
All right. And that says 5 piercing. And bonus action is going to... You know what? I'm going to get rid of that thing just so I can hit him again as... Wait, no, I'm not, because that's going to get acid. How bad does he look?
A lot worse. Yeah, bloodied.
Okay. Okay, I'll do it. Even though Dagon's going to get hit, he's going to try to punch him as my bonus action. So I'm dropping Disorient. All right, that hits. That's 7 plus 8. And so that does 7 bludgeoning.
Very good. 3 acid for Dagon.
Okay.
Pull Dagon out!
And he's of course still grappled.
Very good. Anything else?
No, that's both actions.
Okay. All right. So this one will try to get Basalt again. See if it can. Or only a 10 to hit. And Timber.
All right, Charlie's biting the one in front of him again. That's a 19 plus. It's going to be 12 piercing on the one in front of Charlie. And the one in front of Basalt. Rutherford's going to shoot that one. That's not in that one, so it hits. It's going to take 5 piercing.
Nice.
And then I am going to cast Chill Touch on the one in front of Basalt. And that is 26 to hit.
Lick slap.
And this is going to have... I have 15 left. This is going to have the 7 charnel points in it.
Nice.
So that is 15 necrotic. Oh, wait, no. That's a cantrip. I can't put charnel points into a cantrip. So that's going to be 8 necrotic.
Very good.
And yeah, that's my turn. And I'm using my movement to move back and forth to get line of sight when I need it.
Pull Charlie back.
All right. So
And then hearing that, I'll move Charlie back so that Basalt can do what he needs to do and not damage us.
okay, does Charlie get an op from the?
One ooze? Yep.
Yeah. So that is 22 to hit Charlie.
That is Charlie.
Okay, rams itself into Charlie for 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oof!
Jesus.
He's still alive.
Okay, so then the last to get back there, I think it can just get Basalt. So it will attempt to do so. Not for an 8. And Basalt, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna back up. So that should be. If that one's still slowed, it wouldn't get to attack me. So I'm just gonna scoot around to this frontmost one, and I'll be like,
So there's one that's going to get an opportunity because the one's in the back.
okay, sure.
Okay. Which, yeah. Oh, a 24 to hit.
That back one was holding it.
I have to because if I drop haste now, it's gonna be annoying. So I'll cast shield.
Okay. Got it.
Sorry, Dagon. I told your mom to pull you back. Thunderwave. Because I'm trying to damage all of them at the same time.
You got
Let's
it.
do it at 3rd level.
All right. That's cons.
Yeah.
Give me the damage.
shitty. 16.
Okay.
Con 16 is the save.
Okay. Good, and doesn't matter. All right, the original one is destroyed. The other two got a little hurt.
All right. Blowgun. 18 to hit. The
18
back
hits?
one. For 6
Okay.
damage. And then I will cackle to maintain my thing. That's what I got.
Thea.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna blast it with candy. Just keep going.
Did any of them
17.
get pushed back by any chance? From the thunder wave?
One would have.
Okay.
How much damage?
8 bludgeoning.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna keep telling Sterling to move on back. Move on back.
Got it, Misty.
All right, Misty will go ahead and attempt to shoot crossbow at one of the one that Basalt was going after. That is a 24,
That'll hit.
and it does 5 piercing. Bonus action is going to be Dagon going up and trying to smack him from the other side for advantage.
Okay.
Unless he's not on him. I don't remember if Basalt was even on these things.
Well, he was, but then you pushed it.
Yeah. they
Oh,
got
that's
pushed.
right. That's right. So it's not advantage. Okay. So yeah, he'll go up and he'll just try to hit him. All right. That is. Oh gosh. 10.
Yep, that hits.
All right. So that's 7 bludgeoning. Does he take acid?
Yes. Was there acid coming at him?
No, I was asking if I'm sorry, if Dagon takes acid damage by
No.
hitting him. Oh, okay. Then that's my turn. That guy is now grappled.
Okay. Then they will strike a Dagon for 10.
That
Timber.
misses.
All right. I'm gonna move over so that I can see into that corner, and we're gonna find out a new mechanic and what happens, because I'm gonna wither and bloom that whole corner right there. They have to. This is level 2, and they're gonna have to make con 17 saves.
A 7 and a 20.
Ooh. All right. So
Does Dagon need to do that?
no. So it's 7 necrotic and half on a save. But Dagon's in the area, and so Dagon would get to spend a hit die plus 5 to recover health. I don't know how that works on familiars.
Okay, so that's 1d6 for him.
Oh, cool.
Yay!
So that will be 9 hit points back.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the life force is sucked out and put back into Dagon.
Yeah, he's at full health again.
Nice. And then Rutherford's gonna shoot the closest one. and it's not a nat 1. Close, but not a nat 1. It's gonna take 8 piercing. The one to the west of Dagon.
Okay. All right. So one in the back will strike a Dagon. For a 23 to hit. It slams into Dagon for 15 bludgeoning damage. And Basalt.
Sorry, Dagon.
Oh no!
Second level. For 11 thunder damage, DC 16 con.
Okay. 10 and 6, 11, both ones.
Nice. And
They are
then
pushed, if they can be, from Basalt.
And what does Dagon need to do?
con save.
Chilling in that back corner.
All right. Okay. Let me see if he has a modifier. So it's a 17 con.
Yeah. So that saves, so he'll take 5.
Okay, so he takes 5. Did he take other damage as well?
Not since he got hit, I don't think.
He just got hit for like 11.
Okay, so
Or
he's down.
15, actually. Sorry, 15. Yeah.
Yeah, he's down.
And then I hit one of them with a blowgun dart, and then I'll cackle to maintain malevolence.
Okay. Very good. Thea.
Alrighty. So Dagon's down.
So Dagon's down, Basalt's out further out, and there are 2 of them that are wedged in the back.
Do it, Thea!
Yep.
So when Dagon goes down, does he disappear or is he still there? And
Good
has to, like-
advantage because it's familiar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I think I'm gonna Eldritch Orb.
Yes,
Finally.
do it!
Because that one's in like within the 5 feet splash radius. I could finally do it! Yes!
Is your hex bonus action?
No, it's
Your
not.
specialized
But
one.
but I have something else. So I'm going to first hex one of them with my blood curse.
That's what I was talking about.
So it has to, but both of them are actions. But I have something,
Oh.
so it has to
Nice.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 13.
Okay, so it is cursed. And then Thea's going to kind of stab into her hand, and like it's gonna hurt me. How much do I lose? It's 5 hit points.
Finally unveiling the Blood Witch abilities.
By hurting myself a little bit and using it as like the catalyst for my magic, I can cast a spell for a bonus action.
Let's go!
So I'm gonna Eldritch Orbit, the one that I cursed.
Okay.
421.
That hits.
And the other one has to make a dex save.
At disadvantage, since
No,
were they both?
the one.
Oh, okay. The other one was
Yeah.
okay.
If it fails and this spreads, then they would both have disadvantage. Then either one would have disadvantage.
Right,
which is
17.
6. Oh, frick.
It does not
Oof.
spread, but that's okay. Because this one still is. Oh my gosh, it's double ones.
So they both take 2 or just that one?
Just that one.
What's the other one take for being prime targeted?
Oh, the prime target is the one that takes the damage. The other one only takes
Half if they fail.
the other one that was not hex that I wasn't targeting only takes 1 damage.
Okay, gotcha. Perfect. Okay.
Wait, no. On a failed save, the creature takes half of
Yeah.
the damage. So actually, the other one doesn't take anything.
Okay.
And the one that I hexed,
Yeah, what does your blood curse actually do?
yeah. If it's missing, what's twice my level? 6. So if it has 12 hit points or less,
Well, that's
then
right.
it's
he
dead.
dies. I forgot you have an execute.
Yeah. If it has 12 hit points or less, it's just dead.
Okay. Good to know. Anything else?
That's it.
Misty.
All right, Misty will shoot the weaker looking one, the one that
Got
took
it.
the majority of damage there. All right. So that is 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
4 piercing.
Okay.
Yeah, so with Dagon, as he's kind of just disappearing out into the back into the void, he just kind of can be heard very briefly saying,
What have they got in New Hexen? We got the acid swimming merman.
and then he just vanishes.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. So this first one. Oh, Department, who can it hit?
Well, it's gonna have to move up to hit anyone because they're just chilling in the corner. But Basalt,
Okay. Come up to Basalt.
out of the corner.
For 24 to hit.
Yeah. Guess I don't have many spell slots left.
All right. 9 bludgeoning damage. Smacks into you hard. Then Timber.
Oh, thank God. I keep concentration.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see. Rutherford's gonna shoot this thing real quick. Hit, and it's gonna do 11 piercing to the one next to Basalt.
Okay. How do you want to kill it?
Ooh. Yeah. He just kind of reloads and fires and reloads and fires. He's just on autopilot, and so that he doesn't even celebrate. He just reloads. He's just doing his job. Fires a bolt into the putty, whatever this thing is.
Rutherford is Thursday's solemn sniper.
Nice.
And so yeah, with that one down, I am going to use my action to put my remaining 15 charnel points into Charlie to heal him back. And then Charlie is gonna take off to the one that's remaining to bite that one.
Ah!
Yow! Nat 20.
Nice.
$15 piercing damage.
Very nice.
And does that do the thing that Theo was talking about?
It doesn't activate the blood curse now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, then it's going to try to run its way into Charlie for a 15 to hit.
That might hit. Let me double check. Yeah, that hits Charlie.
13 bludgeoning damage.
He's fine.
Assault.
Okay.
There is enough room.
Well, I don't want to get close to it again.
Okay,
I only have my longsword left. I threw the nub
just go punch it.
away. No, I'm gonna shoot it with my blowgun. So that is 5 damage because I rolled higher than, a 1. That's another 5 damage. Hasted action, another 5 damage. Cackle.
Okay, with that, Thea, how does your blood curse kill it?
So as like the strike goes out and like cuts into it and or blasts it, it just kind of like freezes almost like a shock has gone through its system, and then it just kind of topples over because it's like it takes effect and its heart just stops or whatever
Nice.
beats in its form.
Very good.
Yeah. Beckon familiar, bring back Dagon.
You got it. Comes out. You are able to collect 3/4 witch silver from this creature.
Oh, nice. Man, if we let it spawn more, would there be more witch silver? We'll never know.
And with that, we will end for tonight. And watching, thank you so much. My witches, you may have a level.
Oh,
For
snap!
clearing your ancestral home.
We did it!
Yeah!
100% completion.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Achievement unlocked.
Amazing.
Awesome.
With that, those you watch, thank you so much. We will see you next week with the
Good night.
witches.